Hello there, I'm Nicholas, and this is On Listening with Chi Rising Studio. Thank you for joining me today. In our previous episode, we ventured into the natural world, exploring how listening to nature can enhance our well-being. Today, we're taking that journey inward, as we delve into the power of silence. In our modern world, silence has become something of a rarity. We're constantly surrounded by noise, the hum of electronics, the chatter of media, the endless notifications from our devices. Even when we're alone, many of us fill the quiet with music or even podcasts. But what happens when we intentionally embrace silence? What benefits might we discover in those quiet moments? The essence of silence is not just the absence of sound. It's a state of being, a quality of mind that allows us to tune into our inner world. In traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, silence is closely associated with the concept of yin energy, the quiet, receptive, introspective aspect of life. By cultivating moments of silence, we nurture this yin energy, helping to balance the more active, yang aspects of our lives. One of the most immediate benefits of silence is in its effect on our stress levels. Research has shown that periods of silence can lower blood pressure, reduce heart rate, and decrease levels of stress hormones in our bodies. In a world where chronic stress has become commonplace, these physiological benefits of silence cannot be overstated. The power of silence, however, goes beyond mere stress relief. Neuroscientists have discovered that in periods of silence, our brains don't simply shut off. Instead, they enter a unique state, a kind of background processing mode, where our brains integrate information, consolidate memories, and even engage in self-reflection. It's in these quiet moments that insights often arise, creativity flourishes, and we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. In TCM, this aligns with the concept of heart-mind connection. The heart in TCM is not just a physical organ, but the seat of consciousness and spirit. Moments of silence allow us to listen to our heart-mind, tuning into our true nature and deepening our self-awareness. Silence also plays a crucial part in enhancing our listening skills. When we become comfortable with silence, we are less likely to fill conversational pauses with unnecessary words. This allows us to truly hear what others are saying, picking up on subtle cues and unspoken messages. In therapeutic settings, the power of silence is well recognized. A therapist's comfort with silence often creates space for clients to delve deeper into their thoughts and feelings. Many spiritual traditions recognize the transformative power of silence. In Taoism, which shares many principles with TCM, silence is seen as a way to connect with the Tao, or the fundamental nature of the universe. Buddhist meditation practices often include periods of silence to cultivate mindfulness and insight. Even in Western traditions, practices like the Quaker tradition of silent worship or the Christian contemplative prayer emphasizes the spiritual dimension of silence. But how can we incorporate more silence into our daily lives? It might seem challenging at first, especially if we're used to constant stimulation. Consider starting your day with silence. Before checking your phone or turning on the news, spend a few minutes in quiet reflection. This can set a peaceful tone for the rest of your day. You might also try practicing silent meals, eating one meal a day in silence, focusing fully on the tastes, textures, and smells of your food, can not only enhance your appreciation of the meal, but also serves as a practice in mindfulness. Taking silent walks, whether in nature or in your neighborhood, without the distraction of music, or indeed podcasts, allows you to notice the sounds around you whilst tuning into the quiet within. In your home, you might create silent spaces, perhaps a corner or a room that serves as a quiet zone, where you can retreat for moments of silence throughout the day. As you start to incorporate more silence into your life, you might notice some interesting effects. At first, the silence might feel uncomfortable. You might become more aware of the constant chatter of your mind. This is normal, and actually a sign that you're becoming more attuned to your inner world. With practice, you may find that these silent moments become a source of renewal and insight. You may notice improved concentration, enhanced creativity, and a greater sense of inner peace. Your ability to listen, both to others and to yourself, could deepen. From a TCM perspective, cultivating silence can help balance our chi. In the silent moments, we allow our chi to settle and replenish. This can lead to improved overall health and a greater sense of harmony in our lives. It's worth noting that embracing silence doesn't mean we need to live like monks or completely withdraw from the world around us. Rather, it's about creating a balance, finding pockets of quiet in our daily lives to offset the noise and stimulation that often surrounds us. As we near the end of our exploration today, I invite you to take a moment, right now, to experience a brief period of silence. If you're in a place where it's safe to do so, you might want to close your eyes. Take a deep breath, and for the next 30 seconds, simply be present with the silence. Thank you for sharing in that moment of quiet. How did it feel? Did you notice any shifts in your body or mind? Remember, there's no right or wrong way to experience silence. The key is to approach it with curiosity and openness. As you go about your day, I encourage you to be aware of opportunities for silence. They might be brief, a moment between tasks, the pause before you respond to a question, the quiet just before you fall asleep. By tuning into these moments of silence, we can cultivate a greater sense of peace and presence in our lives. Until next time, this is Nicholas. If you found value in this episode, please consider sharing it with a friend who might also find it interesting. Your support helps us continue to create this space for learning and growth. You can find out more about our studio and the podcast at chirising.studio.